Florida's housing market is on fire. But which neighborhoods are so exclusive they make even millionaires feel broke? How much would you pay for a private beach or a home where your neighbors are hedge fund titans and A-list celebs? Today, we're taking you inside the world of $10 million estates, six-figure property taxes, and homes that sell before they hit the market. Are these dream destinations worth the price or pure fantasy? Stay tuned. In today's countdown, we're diving into 10 insanely expensive housing markets in Florida for 2025. Number 10. Coral Gables. If you've ever driven through Coral Gables, you probably felt like you accidentally wandered onto a European movie set. The place oozes Mediterranean charm. Nicknamed the City Beautiful, Coral Gables isn't just a pretty face. It's one of the priciest housing markets in all of Florida. As of mid-2025, the average home value here is around $1.49 million according to Zillow, and it's still climbing, up about 3% year over year. And if you think that's steep, some waterfront estates easily top $10 million. So, what makes Coral Gables so special? First off, location. Just southwest of downtown Miami, it offers easy access to Brickell, the beaches, and Miami International Airport. Second, the vibe. Tree-lined boulevards, coral rock walls, ivy-covered mansions, and of course the famous Biltmore Hotel, where rooms go for $600 plus a night. It's also a city of education and prestige, home to the University of Miami. Many of the residents are professionals, executives, or international buyers. Over 20% of property purchases in recent years were cash deals from foreign investors. Schools here are top-rated. Crime rates are low compared to Miami as a whole. And you've got attractions like Venetian Pool, the only public pool listed on the National Register of Historic Places. But here's the catch. The cost of living is 57% higher than the national average. Property taxes bite hard, and insurance costs are soaring. Some homeowners are paying $12,000 plus per year just for flood and wind insurance. Oh, and don't forget HOA fees in gated communities, which can run $500 to $1,000 monthly. Yet despite all that, demand here stays red hot. Inventory is tight, median days on market is only 34 days, and many homes get snapped up within weeks. So if you want that Coral Gables lifestyle, be ready to pay a premium and move fast. Number 9. Bal Harbor. Bal Harbor, one of the most exclusive oceanfront neighborhoods in the entire Miami metro area. Tucked on the northern tip of Miami Beach, Bal Harbor is tiny, barely 0.6 square miles. But boy, does it pack a punch. The average home value here is about $1.85 million, but waterfront properties can easily exceed $10 million. And the penthouse condos? Try $20 million plus in some towers. This is where you'll find the Bal Harbor Shops, one of the most luxurious shopping centers in the US. Think Chanel, Gucci, and Tiffany's. Residents joke it's easier to buy a $10,000 handbag here than a loaf of bread. The draw is simple: privacy, ocean views, and ultra-high-end living. About 75% of the housing stock here is luxury condos, with the rest being jaw-dropping beachfront estates. Many units come with private elevators, valet, concierge services, and yes, direct beach access. Here's a wild stat. 40% of buyers here are international, with big money coming from Brazil, Canada, and Europe. And it's all cash. Nearly 65% of deals close without financing, but it's not cheap to stay. The cost of living is over 85% higher than the US average. HOA fees in luxury towers can run $2,000 to $5,000 per month. Plus, insurance has skyrocketed. For waterfront estates, some owners are now paying $25,000 plus annually just for hurricane coverage. Despite rising costs, demand hasn't cooled. Inventory remains low. Median time on market is about 41 days. And developers keep adding ultra-luxury projects, like the new Aman Miami residences, where condos start at $15 million. If you crave discreet, high-end beachfront living, Bal Harbor is pure gold. But bring a fat wallet. Number 8. Anna Maria. Now let's swing over to Florida's gorgeous Gulf Coast. Welcome to Anna Maria Island. If you're dreaming of old Florida beach vibes with an upscale twist, this place will steal your heart and your wallet. The average home value here is about $1.98 million in 2025, and some beachfront homes list for $6 to $10 million. Anna Maria is just 7 miles long and about 1 mile wide, a true island paradise. No high-rises here. Strict zoning keeps it charming. The vibe? Colorful cottages, sugar sand beaches, mom-and-pop shops, and zero chain stores. It's where folks drive golf carts to the ice cream shop and sip margaritas, watching the sunset over the Gulf. The market here is fiercely competitive. Cash buyers dominate. 70% of deals are cash, many from out-of-state buyers, lots of New York, Chicago, and Canada. Inventory is critically low. The island averages just 25 to 30 active listings at any given time. Median days on market, 22 days. The kicker: it's pricey to own here. The cost of living is about 60% above the national average. Home insurance is a beast. Beachfront policies can hit $18,000 plus per year due to flood plus hurricane risk. And property taxes average 1.1% of assessed value. So on a $2 million home, that's about $22,000 per year. Still, demand is through the roof. Why? Short-term rentals. Many owners bank huge returns. It's common to pull in $150,000 to $250,000 per year renting a 4-bedroom beach house here. That's why investors and second home buyers can't resist. Bottom line, Anna Maria Island is a beach lover's fantasy. But be prepared to pay luxury prices for that slice of paradise. Number 7. Pinerest. Now we're heading back to Miami-Dade County. Welcome to Pinerest, one of the most coveted residential areas in all of South Florida. This lush, suburban village is family-friendly luxury at its finest, and prices reflect that. The average home value is now about $2.15 million, and new estates often list between $5 to $10 million. Picture 1-acre gated lots, massive modern mansions, and canopy-lined streets where kids ride bikes. It's a rare combo of space plus prestige in the middle of the bustling Miami metro. Plus, it's just a 20-minute drive to downtown and 30 minutes to Miami Beach. Top-rated public and private schools are a huge draw. Pinerest Elementary ranks among the best in Florida. No surprise, about 35% of households here have kids under 18. Crime rates? Among the lowest in Miami-Dade, Pinerest is patrolled by its own dedicated police force. And it's an international buyer magnet. Roughly 30% of property sales go to buyers from Europe, South America, and Canada. 50% plus of transactions are cash, and inventory is tight. Just 2.2 months of supply on the market. Median days on market? A fast 27 days. The cost of living here is about 70% higher than the US average. Property taxes can hit $25,000 plus per year on luxury homes. And flood insurance is getting more expensive, with some larger homes paying $12,000 plus annually. Despite costs, demand stays sky-high because of Pinerest's unbeatable combo of space, safety, schools, and lifestyle. If you want a private oasis near the action, Pinerest delivers, but it'll cost you. Number 6. Palm Beach. Palm Beach, the ultimate playground of America's elite. If old money glamour had a zip code, this would be it, 33480. Nestled on a barrier island just north of West Palm Beach, this little town is home to about 9,250 residents, and more billionaires than some entire states. In 2025, median listing price is holding at $3 million, but truth be told, mega mansions here regularly sell for $20 million, $50 million, and up. In fact, hedge fund titan Ken Griffin famously bought over $450 million worth of Palm Beach property in recent years. That's how rare and valuable this land is. Driving down South Ocean Boulevard, known locally as Billionaires Row, you'll see jaw-dropping estates with private beach frontage, sprawling lawns, and 20-car garages. Want one? Be prepared for bidding wars. Inventory here is down 22% year over year, and many listings are private off-market deals. Buyers are typically cash-heavy. Over 75% of transactions are all cash. And 38% of buyers are international, with big money coming from Europe, South America, and Canada. Median days on market? Just 19 days. Blink and it's gone. But luxury comes with a hefty price tag. Property taxes can easily hit $100,000 plus per year on estates. Windstorm and flood insurance? $25,000 to $50,000 per year, depending on location. Add in HOA fees for some private club communities, and you're looking at $75,000 plus annually just in carrying costs. Yet the lifestyle is priceless. Exclusive clubs like Mar-a-Lago, the Breakers, and Palm Beach Country Club cater to the ultra-wealthy. World-class shopping on Worth Avenue, pristine beaches, and year-round sunshine seal the deal. In short, if you've got deep pockets and a love of timeless luxury, Palm Beach is Florida's crown jewel. But few can afford to call it home. Number 5. Boca Grande. Boca Grande, Florida's hidden Gulf Coast gem. Tucked away on Gasparilla Island, this charming little town is a magnet for old money and quiet luxury. Think Vanderbilt and Bush family vacations. In 2025, the average home value is around $2.96 million. But waterfront estates can fetch $8 to $15 million with ease. Boca Grande is tiny, less than 1,700 full-time residents. But it swells in winter as snowbirds arrive. There are no traffic lights here, no high-rises, and no chain stores. Instead, you'll find quaint streets lined with banyan trees, pastel cottages, historic inns, and some of the best tarpon fishing in the world. Real estate is incredibly tight. The island typically has fewer than 20 homes on the market at any time. And competition is fierce. 80% of sales are all cash, with many buyers coming from the Northeast, Midwest, and Canada. Median days on market? Just 14 days. Many homes sell before they even hit MLS. The cost of living here is about 62% higher than the US average. Insurance is especially pricey. Flood and windstorm coverage for waterfront homes runs $20,000 to $35,000 per year. Property taxes average about 1%, meaning $30,000 plus annually for a $3 million home. Why the allure? Privacy. Boca Grande isn't flashy. It's understated luxury. Celebrities, CEOs, and politicians come here to disappear, not be seen. The island's 7-mile beach is one of the most pristine in Florida. Residents zip around in golf carts and dine at charming spots like the Pink Elephant. Bottom line, if you crave quiet sophistication, Gulf sunsets, and privacy, Boca Grande delivers. But be prepared to pay for the privilege. Number 4. Manalapan. Manalapan, one of the most exclusive and often overlooked luxury enclaves in Florida. With only about 450 residents and just 2.4 square miles, Manalapan is as private as it gets, and the price tags reflect that. In 2025, the average home value here is roughly $8 million. But most waterfront estates trade for $15 million to $50 million. One undeveloped lot alone recently sold for $55.5 million. Just dirt, no house. What makes Manalapan so rare? The geography. Many homes here offer the best of both worlds. Atlantic Ocean beachfront in the front yard, intracoastal waterway in the back. Residents dock super yachts out back and walk to the beach out front. Truly a billionaire's dream. Real estate is whisper-level exclusive. Much of it is off-market. Less than 10 properties are typically listed at any given time. Deals are almost always all cash, and it's common for buyers to come from NYC, London, and Silicon Valley. Median days on market? Often under 10 days. Most sales happen through private networks. Carrying costs are staggering. Property taxes can exceed $200,000 per year on oceanfront estates. Wind and flood insurance? $50,000 to $75,000 per year, depending on elevation. And don't forget about maintaining private seawalls and docks. Another six-figure expense annually for many owners. Yet those who buy here value ultimate privacy. No tourist traffic, no public beach crowds. Just pristine private beaches, manicured estates, and elite neighbors. The O Palm Beach Resort and Spa nearby offers world-class dining, spa, and beach club access. Manalapan isn't about flashy status, it's about quiet mega-wealth. If you can afford the entry fee, it's one of Florida's ultimate trophy markets. Number 3. Fiser Island. Fiser Island. Literally Florida's most exclusive zip code. This place is so private you can't even drive here. It's boat or ferry access only. No bridges, no roads. In 2025, the median listing price on Fiser Island is a jaw-dropping $6.6 million, and that's just the average. Penthouses routinely list for $15 million to $40 million. The entire island is only 216 acres, and just 800 residents call it home. That's right, 800 people own an island in the heart of Miami. This tiny oasis boasts private beaches, a world-class golf course, a beach club, luxury spa, tennis center, and several high-end restaurants, all for members only. Even the ferry is private, running 24/7 for residents. Real estate here is pure luxury. Think ultra-modern condos with wraparound ocean views, private elevators, staff quarters, and designer interiors. Many units come fully furnished by brands like Fendi or Armani. And demand? Through the roof. 75% of sales are all cash, and buyers come from all over: Europe, Russia, South America, Canada, and increasingly, Silicon Valley tech titans. Inventory is ultra-tight, usually under 20 units for sale at any time. Median days on market? Just 16 days. Some listings never hit public MLS. But paradise comes with serious costs. HOA fees can run $5,000 to $10,000 per month, covering ferry, security, club dues, maintenance. Property taxes on a $6 million unit? Roughly $120,000 per year. And insurance? $20,000 to $40,000 per year, depending on flood zone and coverage. Yet those who buy here aren't blinking. Why? Absolute privacy plus proximity to Miami. In 10 minutes, you can ferry to South Beach or stay tucked away with zero paparazzi. Celebrities, CEOs, and royalty call Fiser Island home for exactly this reason. In short, Fiser Island is the ultimate status buy. An island for those who want it all and are ready to pay for it. Number 2. Golden Beach. Golden Beach, one of Florida's best-kept ultra-luxury secrets. Just north of Sunny Isles Beach in Miami-Dade County, Golden Beach is a tiny oceanfront town, only 1.8 square miles and home to about 1,000 residents. But what it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in eye-popping home values. In 2025, the average home value here is around $7.4 million, and many direct oceanfront estates list for $20 million, $30 million, even $50 million. What makes it so unique? Golden Beach is the only place in Miami-Dade where you can own a single-family house directly on the beach. No condos, no high-rises, just private beachfront mansions. There are only about 60 oceanfront homes in the entire town, which makes them ultra-rare and ultra-expensive. The inland side of Golden Beach isn't exactly affordable either. Dry lot homes here still run $3 million to $5 million. And exclusivity is king. No commercial properties are allowed. No stores, no hotels, no public beach parking. Security is top-notch. The entire town is gated with its own police force. Median days on market? About 14 days, and many deals happen off-market via private agents. Buyers? Over 50% international, with major buyers from Brazil, Venezuela, Europe, Canada, and NYC hedge fund crowd. 80% plus of sales are all cash. Carrying costs? High as expected. Property taxes on a $10 million estate? Around $200,000 per year. Insurance? For direct oceanfront homes, owners easily pay $50,000 to $75,000 per year in hurricane plus flood coverage. And HOAs, there aren't any. But residents often pay for private beach maintenance and enhancements. Golden Beach offers the perfect mix of privacy and location. You're just 20 minutes from Bal Harbor shops, 25 minutes from Miami Beach, and 30 minutes from FLL Airport. Bottom line, for those wanting true beachfront living without the Miami Beach crowds or condo towers, Golden Beach is pure gold. but only the wealthiest can play here. Number 1. Jupiter Island. And now, for Florida's most expensive housing market of 2025, Jupiter Island. This 10-mile-long barrier island in Martin County is the definition of old money coastal exclusivity. Fewer than 850 residents live here. And the homes? Let's just say they're in a league of their own. In 2025, median home values exceed $10 million. And ocean to intracoastal estates often list for $30 million to $100 million. Yes, Jupiter Island holds Florida's record for most expensive residential sale ever, over $110 million in recent years. Why the insane prices? First, land scarcity. Only about 200 homes exist on the island, and many are sprawling 5 to 10-acre estates with private beaches. Second, extreme privacy. Public access is limited, and no commercial development is allowed. The vibe is quiet, natural, ultra-elite. Think protected dunes, nature preserves, golf courses, and mansions hidden behind hedges. Residents here include billionaires, athletes, Tiger Woods, Celine Dion once owned here, Wall Street moguls, and European aristocrats. About 70% of deals are all cash, and inventory is practically non-existent, often fewer than 10 active listings at any time. Median days on market? Off-market or private sales dominate, with homes trading before hitting MLS. Carrying costs are steep. Property taxes on a $20 million estate? $400,000 to $500,000 per year. Insurance for ocean to intracoastal estates can hit $100,000 plus per year, covering hurricane, wind, and flood risks. But owners here aren't worried about costs. They value total privacy plus unmatched natural beauty. The island is home to the exclusive Jupiter Island Club, one of the most prestigious golf and social clubs in the U.S. The beaches? Uncrowded, protected, and lined with sea turtle nesting sites. Jupiter Island is Florida's ultimate trophy market. No glitz, no glamour, just timeless wealth and seclusion. For those who can afford it, it remains the pinnacle of coastal luxury,